Happy Sunday. We are going to do a reading today and see what comes up for everyone. I call on the guidance that loves me unconditionally, and I ask for your protection, help, intervention, and assistance in all ways that will benefit me and support my spiritual growth and the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So first off, we are going to be choosing a Spirit of the Animals oracle. What card does the collective need to see most right now? Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. That's pretty. I just got these cards from my daughter. And I really like them. So what else do we need to see with animals? Raven, shaman, you are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as a keeper of the mysteries. That's pretty awesome. Keeper of the mysteries. Yeah. Two more fell. Actually, three more. Raccoon and Victor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. That's right. Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. These are awesome. What awesome cards! The dolphin, the raven, the unicorn, the peacock, and the raccoon for Invictor. And on the bottom we have giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall on your self-worth and love with a big heart. Right now, I think people are really finding their path. I know that's what I want to be. Although I'm sure I'm already on my path, I just don't feel like it sometimes. Because we tend to be harder on ourselves than anybody can be if you're in my collective. If you are in my collective, that's just how you feel. Okay, these are truth, soul truth cards. Where do we need to see these? From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. Wow, it's a big card. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome and I joyfully trust the process. That's pretty cool. Can we get one more of these? Okay, let's see what we got. Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others who need your help. Who needs you today? Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Wow. Okay. This is called the Demon of the Day. Demon of the Day. But we're going to get good stuff from the demons. Juson. Ask your questions. The past, present, and future shall be revealed. Let go of jealousy. Ask your questions. The past, present, and future shall be revealed. Let go of jealousy. Amy. Divine revelations bring life-changing spiritual illumination. Be mindful of those revelations given by the burning bush. Wow. Wow. Bring life-changing spiritual illuminations. Be mindful of those revelations given by the burning bush. Wow. Fur. Be cautious of what you are told. Someone may be lying. Furfur brings stormy weather, but also governs love. Be careful what you're being told. Do we need one more of these? Grimory. The treasure hidden in a woman's heart yields love, affection, and companionship. Be successful in seeking it out. These are. That's not it. Oh, here it is. Angels of Abundance. Angels of Abundance. The Angels of Abundance like to talk to us today. What do you have to say? Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. That's nice. I mean, it's a pretty angel. It's nice. It's nice. You need to block out distractions. Everybody needs to block out distractions. We all spend too much time doing things that don't bring us any value. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Sever the vows to poverty. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shifts will help you attract support, golden opportunities. It says instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. One more. One more. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. We are getting on our life purpose if we aren't already. Talked about it too much. This is the last one for those cards. Take a divinely guided change. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. You are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. These cards cards are the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Let's try to get another one of these. Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay, now we're gonna get a Mother Mary Oracle. Guess that was supposed to be it. Our Lady of Divine Direction. Number 35. That's cool since this reading talked a lot about your life path. And that's number 35, which comes to a 7. I am guiding you, my child, and I ask you to trust me. Recently you had, or soon you will have, a sudden change in direction in a matter that perhaps surprises you. Do not resist this. Allow my hand to guide the course of your life direction. I have foreseen a pitfall that you can easily avoid while still reaching your destination. Pray to me and trust, and together we shall journey on towards the goal. There are times when the quickest way to a destination is not the most obvious or direct route. When you have the wise eyes of the mother watching over your journey, she will nudge you to take an alternative route if there is a big hole in the middle of the road up ahead. Even though you can't see it as yet, perhaps you have had an experience driving home when you felt that your usual route wasn't such a good idea. You either trusted your gut and went with a different way, only to find out later there was a big accident and backed up traffic on your traditional route, or you ignored your intuition only to end up at that big accident and stuck in the backed up traffic. This mundane example can apply in larger circumstances. Perhaps you're trying for entry into a particular course or applying for particular jobs only to find that again and again you were knocked back. Now, yes, if this is truly in your heart, then you must continue. Perhaps the knockbacks are helping you build trust and self-belief, with which you will need to be able to do the job that you are seeking without losing your inner connection and spirituality. This might be so, especially if the company you're eventually going to work for has some dark or negative tendencies in its corporate culture. Perhaps part of your undercover spiritual work is taking on an administrative role there, for example, is to help balance the spiritual light in the organization. You would need a strong inner light to be able to do that and not become depressed and disconnected in that toxic culture. Circumstances in your life might be building your inner light so that you're ready for your future work. This happens more often than we might expect. However, if something is not truly in your heart but is more in your mind, out of habit or not seeing any other way, then you may well find closed doors. If you were to glimpse behind those doors, you would notice Mother Mary on the other side shutting them firmly in your face, after whispering to you to go down the hall and try a different door. Our Lady of Divine Direction arises when you are pursuing a path and there is going to be a nudge in a different direction. This is either coming soon or has just happened. This oracle says to trust in that, and the reason for it will become apparent later on. It might be to build yourself spiritually, or it could simply be a timing issue. It might, however, indicate that a slightly or very different path is actually going to help you get to where you need to go. If you have pulled Our Lady of Starting Over as well, then the change in direction is timely now and probably be quite obvious in nature. If you have pulled Our Lady of Nourishment as well as Our Lady of Divine Direction, then you are being nudged in a different direction that will satisfy your real needs much, much more. You might need a lot of trust because your change in direction might not materialize straight away. If you have ever seen a large boat change course, and you are a large soul, beloved, hence that analogy, then you will know that it seems to slow almost to a standstill at its maneuvers into its new direction. Once it is on course again, eventually it picks up power and it's full steam ahead. It will be the same for you, no matter what the details of your particular situation may be. There is a need for trust. This helps the flow of healing change so that it is much easier for us to sense what we need to do, or perhaps even not do, to allow the new way to manifest itself. If you have been praying for change but is yet to show itself, this oracle comes with this message for you. The Holy Mother has heard your prayer and is responding. Circumstances are being set up in your life so that you can receive the new direction in the best possible way. Sometimes that will happen unexpectedly. Sometimes we will need great patience while we wait. Sometimes we will need great courage to act. The following healing process will help you know how to proceed and when to be patient and wait. See, sense, or feel that you're standing in a wide open space at a crossroads. There might be dust on the road and no street sign either way, just roads going in different directions. Say this prayer aloud. Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, Our Lady of Divine Direction, guide me on my life path now. I gratefully accept any changes in direction that help me fulfill my divine destiny. Please bless me with trust and courage and protect me with your grace. Imagine that you can step into the center of the crossroads with your eyes closed. You sense a loving hand at your back and the gentle fragrance of roses, and you know the Divine Mother is with you. Allow her to turn you, nudge you gently, or take your hand and walk with you, even though you may not know in what direction you are moving. She may even just stand still with you. Allow whatever needs to be to be. Be with her for as long as you need. When you are ready, complete your healing process with the following affirmation, said aloud, if possible, 3 times. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greater good. Now, with her blessings and grace, I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction and follow it faithfully. So be it. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greatest good. Now, with her blessings and grace, I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction and follow it faithfully. So be it. The Divine Mother Mary directs me along the truest and best path for my divine fulfillment in service to the greater good. Now, with her blessings and grace, I have the courage and trust I need to accept this direction and follow it faithfully. So be it. That was a wonderful message. Thank you for listening.